my surprise and intense gratification when some people turned out were creating a whole movement where they had shot a documentary film and were sort of creating this event to celebrate Americans who craft things with their own hands, and these people happened to make a delicious Scotch whiskey, and they said, "Would you like to come to our party?" And I said, am I masturbating? This was your idea? Really intense. Yes, I would like to your party. And so I just think I really like this sort of artisanal movement that's going on. From what I can see all over the country, everybody's making their own beer and cobbling shoes and learning to make their own stained glass windows. And I think it's a really charismatic response to the sort of information age and the way so many people are sitting in front of screens. We're remembering as a race that it's more delicious to grow an apple and make an apple pie with it than to play words with friends. Cornbread with friends is a much more satisfying pursuit. I love whiskeys. I love some of the lesser spirits, but mainly I love whiskeys. And of the whiskeys, my favorite are the Scotch single malt whiskeys. And the Balvenie is, unbeknownst to me for years, is one of just the simply most delicious. It's sort of a jewel in its field. And it was really wonderful to learn that that's because it's made by hand. And you know, I love this slogan they have going where somebody says, "Oh, you do things the old way," and they say, "Well, we like to call it the right way." And I think that's really true. There's a lot I would like to thank Scotland for. The Scotch egg, which I wonder, do you guys know what a Scotch egg is? What do you call it in Scotland? An egg. Makes sense. Your Scotch tape is fantastic. It's really amazing shit. I would like to personally thank you for the Highlander, particularly Sean Connery. And earlier this evening, just when I heard the cork released from a bottle of Balvenie portwood, I could feel the quickening and begin to feel the heartbeat of the stag pounding through my veins. So we're going to see this really swell film featuring some American craftspeople, and I'm really excited to see this, and I hope that it becomes a series. I mean, my wife and I just love to watch HGTV. We love to watch. I mean, that's why those shows are so popular. People love to watch somebody even drywall. Like we're so starved for craft that we're like, oh my God, look at him lay linoleum on it. What a man. So I'm very pleased to be here introducing this to you guys. And the fellas, Nicholas and Andrew, before they set off on this terrible year they had to endure, before they started that, they started with a well-kept secret at the Balvenie that they have a wizard. They have a wizard in the basement, and he specializes in potions, and his magic is profound and strong. I feel it in me even now. It's bringing a flush to my face and a softness to my consonants. In the vein of the celebration that we're having tonight, he is certainly the main focus. He's been working at the Balvenie for 50 years, and what the incredible ideas that are sitting in bottles in the other room were pretty much his ideas. He's an innovator and incredibly modest about his prodigious magic. His name is David Stewart, and I think we should give him a round of applause. I'm tickled pink to get to come shake the hand of such a man, because how many people have you pleased over your 50 years, and how many will you continue to do so even long after you're done, as your casks are uncorked, your bungs sprung. So thank you. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce this excellent film, and immediately following, we're going to have a panel of, I believe, much more intelligent people than myself talking about these subjects. But for now, let's have a look at the